There comes a time where streaks are meant to be broken in Test match cricket. I'm talking about the ongoing India versus England Test match that's happening at Edgbaston, Birmingham. So, at the end of 2 days of play in the first test between the two teams, India have a massive advantage going into day three, leading by 244 runs in their second innings. At the close, they were 67 for the loss of one wicket in response to England's 407. Now, a couple of days ago, India posted 587 runs. Shubman Gill scoring 269. I believe that was his first double hundred in Test match cricket. Then England today, after being 5 for 84 at one stage, posted 407. There were centuries from limited overs captain Harry Brook. But the talk of the town was Jamie Smith. He made, I think, 170 odd, which was one of the best knocks I've seen in recent times, especially in the aggressive basketball era. Now, I've seen many of times England have collapsed like steroids in the past, but to recover from 84 for 5 to get to 407 must be out of this world. And let me also take a minute to give a shout out to Mohammad Suraj. He bowled with a lot of flair and fire, and mind you, he led the Indian attack quite well despite being mercurial at times. He took 5 wickets earlier on today in a bowling attack that did not have Jasprit Bumrah, who mysteriously was rested. Now, I have to agree with Ravi Shastri's point. Even though they had lost the first test, they could have gone with the same bowling attack and have brought in Nitish Kumar ready not only to boost the bowling but the batting order, beg your pardon. But let me also take one thing too. Why the hell play 2 spinners outside of the subcontinent? Every time I've seen subcontinent teams play 1 or 2 spinners outside of Asia, whether it is in South Africa, Australia, in England, or even New Zealand, has always been recipe for trouble. I've seen that happen so many times with the Pakistan team. It happened a few times in the past with the Indian team. Just recently, a few years ago, when they played New Zealand in the WTC final, they went in with their 2 match-winning spinners, and it was absolutely disappointing. And even though India's pace attack have done most of the damage, the spinners have done nothing but not cause any problems. Let's be real. However, one thing is for sure, with that lead India have a 244, my personal take will be they'll be trying to expand it to 450 or even 500, but never underestimate England, especially in this basketball era. Now, last time they struggled against India was in their backyard in India, where they literally struggled on slow, flat turning wickets. But this time around, given how the pitch has behaved, given how the pitch has been flat out for batting and nothing for the bowlers, anything can happen. So moving away from India, England, the ongoing second test involving West Indies and Australia are close after 2 days now. Australia were bowled out yesterday at stumps for 268 on what was a rain effective day 1 up in St. George's, Grenada. Today, West Indies were bowled out, I believe, for 240, 250 some. They were bowled out for around 230 something, and they had trailed Australia by 37 runs somewhere there also. But again, umpiring in this series has to be absolutely messy. And let me tell you why. If you did watch the first test between the two teams, 5 incorrect decisions went against the West Indies on days 1 and 2. I did mention it in a YouTube short. That's 1 and 2. In this ongoing test match, let me tell you, yet another umpiring error occurred. Error, I should say. But nevertheless, I will cover those umpiring errors in a separate video. But nevertheless, at the close, Australia were 2 wickets down for 12. Both openers were dismissed. And let me tell you something. Given how the Ashes is a few months away at home down under in Australia, Australia has a serious batting dilemma, and I'll tell you why. You already have an aging bowling attack that does still win you games. However, the batting order, just like West Indies, which has been for so many donkey decades now, it needs fixing up really bad. Let me be honest. Constas, he isn't getting any runs. Neither is Usman Khawaja. The only guys that getting runs is Travis Head, Bill Webster, and even Alex Carey. The others, they need to buck up before they get swiped away. That's it for this video. Hope you guys liked it. Remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. So until then, guys, be good, be cool, and be safe. Thanks.